The time Hulk lasted for 1 minute and turned into a sex slave. In a universe teetering on the edge of destruction, 4 of Marvel's most powerful and most dysfunctional heroes must come together. Doctor Strange, Hulk, Namor, and Silver Surfer are the only ones who can stop the evil Dormammu and his sister Umar. But as the cosmic threat grows, it's not just the universe at stake, it's their very souls. Umar's seductive power threatens to tear the team apart from the inside. Can they hold it together, or will they fall to the ultimate temptation? The fate of all reality hangs in the balance. The story opens with Doctor Strange meditating in the Sanctum Sanctorum when he senses a powerful disturbance rippling through the multiverse. Dormammu, the dreaded lord of the dark dimension, is plotting his return, but this time he's aligned with a more dangerous and unpredictable force: his sister, Umar. Umar is not only nearly as powerful as Dormammu, but she's also cunning, manipulative, and unafraid to use seduction and deception to achieve her goals. Realizing the severity of the threat, Doctor Strange knows he can't face this alone. He begins reaching out to former allies who share a past with the Defenders, but none of them are easy to rally. This is where we see the fractured nature of the group. Unlike the Avengers, who work as a cohesive unit, the Defenders are notoriously unstable. They've never been a formal team. They're often described as a non-team, brought together only when the universe is in dire peril. Hulk is first on Doctor Strange's list. Strange finds him battling the military in some desolate region of Earth, throwing tanks and smashing helicopters. Strange teleports in, interrupting Hulk mid-rampage. Furious at the intrusion, Hulk punches Doctor Strange clear across the astral plane, which sets the tone for their entire relationship. Hulk doesn't want to be bothered with puny magic, but Doctor Strange knows there's no one else with the brute strength necessary to stop Dormammu's forces. Meanwhile, Namor, the proud and arrogant ruler of Atlantis, is equally difficult to convince. Namor cares little for the surface world, and his primary concern is the protection of his kingdom. It takes a direct attack from Dormammu's forces on Atlantis for Namor to finally agree to join the fight. Even then, his disdain for humanity remains palpable, and he makes it clear he's only doing this to protect Atlantis. Finally, Silver Surfer is contacted in the far reaches of space. Unlike Hulk and Namor, Silver Surfer is more noble and empathetic. He's haunted by his past as the Herald of Galactus and feels a deep responsibility to prevent cosmic catastrophes. However, his cosmic awareness and isolation make him somewhat aloof, and his connection to humanity has always been tenuous at best. As the 4 come together, the tension is immediate. Hulk and Namor have a long history of conflict, with both possessing larger-than-life egos and a deep-seated dislike for each other. Silver Surfer, while more level-headed, finds himself stuck in the middle, trying to mediate the constant clashes. Doctor Strange, as the de facto leader, struggles to keep the group focused on the mission at hand. As the team tries to prepare for the impending threat, Umar begins her plan, which centers around exploiting the weaknesses of the individual defenders. Dormammu is a being of raw power and dominance, but Umar's strength lies in her ability to manipulate, seduce, and sow discord. She's not just after physical conquest, she wants to break the defenders from within, knowing that their internal fractures are their greatest weakness. Her first target is, unsurprisingly, Hulk. Umar understands that Hulk is the key to tearing the group apart because of his deep-seated emotional vulnerabilities. Hulk is driven by rage, but at the core of that rage is a sense of isolation and a desire to be free. Free from Banner, free from being hunted, and free from the pain that his transformations cause. Umar appears to Hulk in a dreamlike vision where she crafts an illusion of a world in which Hulk is finally at peace. In this world, there is no Banner to suppress him. Hulk is free to roam wherever he wants, without being chased by the military or feared by humanity. It's a paradise where Hulk is accepted and celebrated for his strength, rather than reviled for his destructive nature. For the first time, Hulk doesn't feel anger. He feels calm, almost happy. In this illusion, we see Hulk walking through a lush, unspoiled wilderness. He crushes mountains and uproots trees, But instead of being pursued by soldiers or superheroes, the creatures of the world admire him. There's a moment where Hulk sits beside a tranquil lake, and for the first time in the series, his face softens. Umar appears by his side, speaking in soothing tones, telling him that this world can be his forever. All he has to do is join her and Dormammu. She promises that they can give him the peace and freedom he's always wanted. At first, Hulk is tempted. He's tired of being hunted, tired of being feared. The offer of peace is nearly impossible to resist. But then, there's a flicker of something deeper, something that even Hulk himself can't fully articulate. He remembers the Defenders, the battles they've fought, and the rare moments of camaraderie he's felt with them, especially with Doctor Strange. In a rare moment of clarity, Hulk understands that Umar's offer is a lie. He knows that true peace can't be won by abandoning everything and everyone. Hulk's resistance to Umar's seduction is a key emotional beat in the series. Umar isn't just offering power. She's offering a vision of peace that directly plays on Hulk's deepest desires. But Hulk, despite his simple and often brutish nature, has a strong internal moral compass. His decision to reject Umar's illusion isn't just about rejecting her manipulation. It's about affirming his identity. Hulk might be full of rage, but he's more than that. He's loyal, and in his own way he cares about the people around him, even if he's reluctant to admit it. Umar's seduction isn't without its effect, however. Hulk's momentary hesitation causes a rift within the Defenders, as Namor and Silver Surfer question whether Hulk is truly committed to their cause. Namor, in particular, is scathing in his criticism, calling Hulk a mindless brute who can't be trusted in such a critical battle. Tensions reach a boiling point when Hulk, enraged by Namor's insults, lashes out, nearly tearing the team apart from the inside. As Umar works her manipulations, Dormammu launches his full-scale assault on Earth and the surrounding dimensions. Using dark magic, Dormammu begins to tear open portals across the multiverse, releasing his armies of shadow demons. The Defenders are stretched to their limits, each dealing with their own battles. Namor is forced to defend Atlantis, which becomes a key battleground in the war. Dormammu's forces specifically target the Undersea Kingdom, knowing that Namor's pride and sense of duty will keep him occupied there. There's a particularly epic sequence where Namor leads the Atlantean army against Dormammu's shadow demons in an underwater battle, using the full power of the oceans to crush the invaders. Meanwhile, Silver Surfer takes to space, where Dormammu's dark energy begins to corrupt entire planets. The Surfer, wielding the power cosmic, finds himself battling Dormammu's forces on a galactic scale. This part of the story gives us some breathtaking visuals as Silver Surfer soars through space, engaging in battle while reflecting on his role as a cosmic protector. His existential crisis deepens as he struggles to maintain hope in the face of such overwhelming darkness. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, faces Dormammu in a one-on-one magical duel that spans across dimensions. The fight is visually spectacular, with Strange and Dormammu warping reality itself, battling on shifting planes of existence. Strange uses every spell in his arsenal, but Dormammu's power, enhanced by his partnership with Umar, is nearly too much to handle. Strange is eventually forced to rely on his intellect and cunning, rather than brute magical force to outwit Dormammu. As the final battle approaches, the Defenders regroup, though their internal conflicts still simmer beneath the surface. Hulk, still furious from his confrontation with Umar and the distrust from his teammates, contemplates walking away from the fight entirely. But when the battle reaches its peak, Hulk realizes that despite everything, he can't abandon his team. The climax of Hulk's arc comes when he single-handedly confronts Umar. She tries one last time to seduce him, offering him everything he's ever wanted. A world without Bruce Banner, without pain or loneliness. This time, though, Hulk is resolute. His response is simple, but powerful. Hulk doesn't need anyone. With that, he smashes through her illusions, his raw power overwhelming even her magical defenses. In the final battle, the Defenders finally come together as a cohesive unit. Hulk takes on Umar, while Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, and Namor battle Dormammu. The battle is intense and drawn out, with each member of the Defenders playing a critical role in the fight. The sheer scale of the conflict is immense, with entire realities collapsing and being reborn as Dormammu and Doctor Strange engage in a cosmic duel for the ages. As Hulk delivers the final blow to Umar, shattering her power, Doctor Strange and Silver Surfer combine their magical and cosmic energies to banish Dormammu back to the dark dimension. The victory is hard won, and the defenders are left battered and exhausted. In the aftermath of the battle, the defenders go their separate ways. Hulk, despite his pivotal role in saving the universe, remains bitter and withdrawn. He disappears into the wilderness, once again rejecting any notion of being part of a team. Namor returns to Atlantis, still proud and aloof, while Silver Surfer drifts back into space, haunted by the battles he's fought and the lives he's taken. Doctor Strange, as always, remains behind to guard the Earth, contemplating whether the Defenders will ever truly work together as a united front. Though they've saved the universe, the fractures between them remain deep. But even as they part ways, there's an unspoken understanding. The universe will always need the Defenders, whether they like it or not. I love you, comic junkies. Hit that subscribe button because we've got plenty more universe-shattering adventures coming your way. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.